Yes, JDM Tails DIY. If you guys missed yesterday's video, or the previous upload, go ahead and check it out, man. Today, it's Sunday, probably chilled out. I don't know if today will be a full-out video, but we're actually gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go to Titan Motorworks. We're gonna get these taillights polished. The sun's out at least, it's still freezing, but my homie Josh is gonna help us out, polish these lights up a little bit and make them look like new again. Unfortunately, there's a little crack there or something, which kind of bums me out. But it is what it is. Let's get going. Oh yeah. Well, at least the gas light still works. I never got the chance to put my interior back together, and dude, it is so much louder without that little panel with that sounding plate, like insulation.
I could probably get a lot more of this out. I'd have to wet sand it.
Oh, screw that. Don't worry about that. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm just satisfied right now. Looks way better. Look at this. Look at that. See that? Oh, man. Oh, man. Dude, that's wild.
I still gotta go over them and get the swirls out.
You can, oh, the transition is just insane. Damn. Wow. So if you guys want to go ahead and do this at home yourself, you totally can. Make sure you just mask off your painted areas, because you don't want to whip up some paint from the buffer into your actual pad. It looks insane. Like restoring your taillights, headlights, whatever, anything plastic lens is super simple, and clearly you guys can see the results are pretty insane. So this is easily done. There's just like some cutting compound that's used. You can choose your level of aggressiveness depending on how bad the oxidation and swirling is. And then after that, you're gonna go ahead and hit it with a polish. So right now, as you guys can see, the color difference when we did the side-by-side was actually nuts, by the way. We're at Titan Motorworks, one of two in the US. Here's one. Like this is serious. So, and then we have our Z. So we're just going ahead and getting rid of all the swirls right now, as more than we even already have, which is crazy. I never really realized how bad these were until we actually buffed one side. They look way better. They look brand new, which I think was that little final touch that was missing. And I'm super excited, man. I'm super stoked. I'm really happy that we did the whole JDM thing ourselves. The DIY mod was the move. So what was that? Just like a little polish?
That was I started off with a really heavy cutting compound.
Yep.
And there's as much scratches as possible.
Yeah.
Medium compound, and now I just got to do the finishing compound.
Okay, so like a 3-stage deal?
Yeah.
Damn. Wow. By the way, I should mention, Josh is actually going to be helping us out to come when it comes to detail the whole car. Josh is our man. So we're going to get the whole car, at least try and get most of the swirls out. A little bit of a paint correction, I guess is what you call it. I'm not really too sure. And yeah, because right now our taillights are by far the shiniest thing on the car. So we got to get the rest of the car to match. And we will We are gonna wrap the car eventually, but for now, the paint is in pretty damn good shape that I think we're just gonna go ahead and leave it and improve on it. And that way when we wrap it, we can just go ahead and wrap over it. I'm not gonna go ahead and sand it like I did the 240. Just that way I can go ahead and rip the wrap off if I wanted to and just go back to red if I ever felt like it. But I have a couple ideas in mind as far as color goes, so this car is gonna be absolutely killer looking. I wanna get a rear diffuser as well. I'm thinking about the Twin Z design because the rear of the car to me looks a little bit lifted. Sorry about the buffing, but you know, we're out here restoring taillights. One thing I should mention, now there are some deeper scratches. If you guys have like super bad, like if your taillights are in really bad condition, you may have to wet sand them, which will add a couple hours probably, give or take, depending on how bad they actually are to the whole process. So just keep that in mind. I'm more so happy with just getting the color back and taking pretty much all of the swirls out. And it actually looks black now as opposed to gray. So, I mean, I don't know, you can't beat it, man. There she be. Looking just like new. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh sure. That's crazy, man. They do look literally brand new. You're a legend, bro. Appreciate it. If you guys ever need anything, hit this man up. Here's his Instagram. Go find him. He's next up, I guess. We're doing the rest of the car. Coming maybe before Import Alliance, maybe possibly. I don't know, maybe possibly. That's gonna be it, man. There's how to restore your taillights for you. Super simple. That took what? 30 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, maybe at most.
So, and you guys can do this on your own, like easily. If you guys have a polisher, I guess they do make like can kits that you kind of do yourself, which they kind of work, but you're never gonna get as good as results as these, unless you guys have like a DA. It's a DA, right? I guess is the technical term.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sure. Orbital polisher, DA, all that stuff. So, don't use a rotary. Top tip. There you have it. Super simple.
Is the OEM paint single stage?
It's a great question.
It's not big deal.
I don't. Single stage, you mean just as like?
It's like clear and base mix.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't. I think it's two stage. Yeah. Yeah. Base coat and clear coat. So we're gonna give a little testy right here, as far as what we can do with the paint, because I think it's been repainted. I don't know. It seems like it has been. Definitely looks better. Way less like cloudy. Way less cloudy.
Plastic is
That's plastic, yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Well, it's definitely not single stage.
No.
Plastic tends to not polish as well. It's where there's a lot of heavier scratches.
Okay.
Could use a heavy compound in there as well.
Yeah.
Spot in the car to do a test panel on, but
I mean, it's.
lots here.
Oh yeah. You can just tell just by looking at the lights. Way. Maybe not on camera as much, but. Okay. Way less cloudy. That's for damn sure.
So
The hood is super murky.
Like swiggling marks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What are all?
That's all from the DA sander.
Really?
Yeah. The entire hood. Yeah.
So this is definitely been messed with.
Overspray.
Probably. Wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. That's what I think. I have faith in it. There's really not bad. The only like faded spot is the driver's door, and I don't know. I don't know if that one's safe. I just don't know how thick the clear coat is. It's right here. It's like mad dull.
So it's actually really thick.
Really?
But it could be repainted. And usually it's going to be really thick that's repainted, but they use a lot more base than clear. If the number is under 100, it's you got to be careful when you're polishing.
So 182 is pretty decent.
Right around what most cars are from the factory.
124. Okay.
How old this car is?
Yeah.
It's most likely going to be painted. It definitely was painted because of the sanding.
Woohoo! 300. They stacked it.
That's just where the panel sagged.
Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of decent.
Cars that are painted, this is useless.
Right. Damn. Okay. So there's hope. There's hope for the old. Okay, here you can really tell the difference in color. Actually, holy shit. That's like a real deep red. That's like so faded over there.
We just had a brand new Ferrari 812 in here, but so what? Nothing's gonna make it come out easy.
Yeah, it definitely is gonna take some time. What is that? What do you got?
This is prep all.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
You could probably use isopropa alcohol.
Maybe brake cleaner.
Do not get brake cleaner anywhere near your paint.
Don't get brake cleaner on your paint. Okay.
This will actually work. Oh, this will actually work better than I thought. Once you scrape down like the first layer and you let it soak, now this is actually gonna be your best way. Yeah, look at this. Now it's just
once it breaks down, you guys can see it's all down the side of the car. And the driver's side is like super torn up, so it just looks super gross. We got to get rid of that for sure. Maybe not convertible, I don't know. But that's nice. Looks so mean up front. But it's still a no-brainer. That would be the move right there. Oh man.
Yeah. Is there a way to just do the rears? Or like?
Can you? What if you just put like the parking lights on?
Yeah, parking lights. Yeah. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
That's perfect.
God, I love those halos, man. I can't get over this thing. Oh man. That car is goals, man. Oh. What a beauty. What a beauty. How about her over there? Ah, shit. This GTR is insane, bro. Oh, dude, you guys don't understand how much I want that car. Wow, looks so good. Like, I don't look at a standard GTR the same anymore. Like after seeing that, it's like, okay, you have just a standard R35. Well, that's cool. That's cool, I guess. Oh my god, I can't feel my hands or my face. It's hard to talk. You guys know when it's like it's so cold, but it's like hard to talk. It's a little hard to talk.